okay? Don't do too much. Bullshit. Don't lie to the pep stars.
Everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Tuesday, March 19th, 2024. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I am your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I know it's weird we're here on Tuesday. Might have some weird schedule changes here and abouts, like roundabouts here and there, up and down, left and right, because I'm working a new show now. So that's how it goes sometimes. But thank you for being here on Kruse Control. Appreciate you as always. It's going to be a fun night. It's a Tuesday. There's some weird stuff happening in the Poohverse, everybody. I can't wait to talk about it. I said the Poohverse. But anyways, joining me back, everybody. You know him, you love him. It's the pep star himself, Peppy. Welcome back to Kruse Control, man.
Hungover from the weekend. I was out doing it, getting it in.
Man, Peppy, you can't be drinking like that, man. I tell you all the time, like, take it easy. Your little dog, you're 7.5 pounds. You can't be drinking. You can't be doing that all the time. But I'm happy you're back, man. It's good to see you. And like, honestly, just don't go crazy anymore with the alcohol, man. Just don't do it. It's not good for your little liver, you know? It's not good for your little liver, man. It's not. Yeah, calm down, Pep Star. But anyways, also joining us back on Kruse Control, everybody. He's been here quite a few times, usually on a Monday, sometimes on a Wednesday, and then sometimes on a Friday. Everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control, Mr. Jake Slonecki. Jake, how you doing, man? Welcome back. Uh-oh, we can't hear you, Jake. We can't hear you.
Hello. How are you?
There he is. Hey, man, how you doing?
Good. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Doing very well. Happy Tuesday. Isn't it weird to say Tuesday? It's very weird.
Yeah. Depends on the day, I suppose.
I think it does too, but it's weird to me. It's really weird to me. Right. I'm like, what the heck's happening? Hey, Peppy's here too, man. Yeah, but he's really happy to see you probably as well. Peppy, are you happy to see Jake?
Hell yeah, Jake's here. Hell yeah, Jake's here. Shake your boom boom. Hell yeah, Jake's here.
I got a song. Nice.
You got a song, man. Peppy, again, Peppy. I told you. Have you ever been drinking? Have you been drinking already, Pep Star? Yeah, stop.
Damn, I'm too sober for this.
You know, you can't do that all the
time. He's working on it.
He's too sober for this, apparently. Well, you know what? Well, good to see you, Jake. Hope you had a good weekend. Yeah. Ready to have some fun today, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, and it's always fun when the thirsty daddy himself is here. Everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control, Mr. GR Waters. Welcome back, GR. How you doing, man? The thirsty daddy himself.
Good, Brian. Thank you.
Yeah, you have a good weekend?
What did Jake call it? Thirsty Tuesday.
Thirsty Tuesdays, yeah. Peppy's already been drinking too, I think. What's up, Queen? Good to see you too. What's up, Edward Hyde? Yeah, GR, it's Tuesday. It's too early to be drinking, right? It's just too early.
Oh, yeah.
The thirsty daddy is here.
Yeah, well, I think Peppy's already been drinking. Peppy, are you okay, man? Please tell me you're okay.
I'm slick like Rick.
He's slick like Rick, apparently. So maybe Peppy is okay, everybody. But also joining us back, and it's a Tuesday too. But my lovely co-host herself, Miss Sabrina Vittori. Sabrina, welcome back to Kruse Control. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing well. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for popping in last minute to help us out.
Absolutely. I'm glad that I was able to make it. I'm sorry we had to push a little bit for me because I just got off work and someone canceled. So we were able to work it out, and I'm super excited to be here. Although I have no idea what we're talking about, so please, everybody, go easy on me.
Hell yeah! Sabrina's here.
Hey, Peppy's happy.
I wonder how many people know who that character is from the show.
Which show?
Kwai Chang Caine.
Thank you for pronouncing that. I just said hi because I was like, I'm not going to mess that up. I'm just going to wave.
I missed that one. What's
Thank
up?
you for joining us.
Hey, Quiet, welcome back, man. Been a long time. Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy to have you back on Kruse Control. It's going to be a great Tuesday. It's going to be a great Tuesday. What's up, Ty? Good to see you, too. Good to see you. It's going to be a good Tuesday, right, Peppy? Like, I know Peppy is like, he's a little rough today, but I think that he's going to be doing okay. It's going to be a good Tuesday, right, man?
Good day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a good day. He's really happy. He's really happy about this.
If you got hair on your balls, shave it.
Peppy, you've been drinking too much, man. I don't know what the hell's going on with you, but that's some news for you right there.
That's TMI, you know.
Apparently, you heard it here first.
You heard it here first from the pep star
Coming
himself.
from someone who doesn't have balls.
Yep, that's true. Good to see you. Good to see you. But anyways, it's Tuesday. Like I said all the time on Kruse Control, doesn't matter if it's a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday, apparently a Tuesday. There's always a lot of breaking news. Come on. All right. The very first thing I want to talk about is, of course, Arthur. Now, I'm talking about Arthur the King. This came out, Mark Wahlberg's movie came out over the weekend, and it's not doing so well. No, it seems like a very good, like feel-good, family, wholesome film, and it's projecting to make around 8 to 10 million, but it actually only made 7.5 million opening weekend, unfortunately, for Mark Wahlberg and for the dog. And I hear it's a great movie. It's very inspirational. Like, dog's there along this whole path, running alongside of him, helping him out get through this whole journey. But unfortunately, it didn't do that well. With a $40 million budget right now, opening weekend, it's not too great, everybody. But it has, it's not like it's $200 million. It's not like it's Madam Web or something. So it may come back, and hopefully Mark Wahlberg's going to be okay with his dog. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But somebody that's really mad right now is Bill Maher at his agents because he has fired CAA. After the Oscars, he's like, I'm done with CAA because they didn't get him invited to a big party at Brian Lord's house. Now, he was saying, why would I not make this party? I should be there. My agents didn't tell me. It was a big event. J.J. Abrams was there. Barry Diller's there. Kamala Harris is there. Margot Robbie, Bob Iger, Alan Bergman. I mean, there's a lot of people. Brian Robbins. There was a lot of people there. Jason Blumhouse from Blumhouse was there. Brian Glazer. A lot of people were there. And they just didn't invite him. So because he wasn't invited to this one party, he was like, I'm done with CAA. He's been with them forever. So unfortunately, he was like, I guess not being invited to one party, he became the biggest party pooper ever. And he's like, I'm not going to be with you anymore. So I guess, man, if you want to blow out your whole career, because he'll be fine. I bet they're pissed over there at CAA, but it's very confusing. Just as confusing as Michael Keaton was when he popped up in Morbius. And he thinks so too, everybody, because he came forward being like, guys, I don't really know what was happening. I go, And I'm thinking, he goes, you may as well explain the quantum physics to me right now because I have no idea what's going on right now with this guy. And he didn't make sense. He said they didn't know what was actually happening when they're putting there too. They said, well, it's for the future. And don't worry, we have ideas for where this character is going. It's fine that he's in the Morbius world now, even though it made no sense in the post-credit scenes of Morbius, how he got there and why he was there and how he just kind of interdimensionally traveled to this new universe. It didn't make any sense. And we were confused as an audience, and Michael Keaton was confused. And he was like, guys, it's okay because, I had a good time playing that character. I know who he is, but I had no idea where they're actually going to take me. But they said they had ideas going down the road, but who freaking knows? Because we'll never see that again because Morbius tanks so bad. It's not so Morbin time anymore. But something we'll be seeing is Owen Wilson, Mobius himself, coming in at Apple TV Plus. What I like to think is going to be, I think it's going to be like the Ted Lasso of golf. That's what it kind of seems like to me because he's starting a new TV series for Apple TV Plus, a new golf-inspired series for the streamer. They're not really saying much details, but it is going to be a comedic, over-the-top kind of thing where he's an ex-pro golfer who's going to be training somebody else after his career has been derailed. Now, they're trying to go on this route of like he's trying to train this new person. It's going to be funny, comedic. Owen Wilson in there. Oh, wow. And hopefully it's good. But I feel like it could be a Ted Lasso kind of recreation, but in the world of golf, maybe. That's what it seems like to me. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. They're not really saying much about this right now, but it comes from the writer of Ford vs. Ferrari, so hopefully it's good. CAA is talent agency. Yes, they are. And so we'll have to see what happens moving forward. But I think Apple TV Plus wants a new Ted Lasso type show, and maybe this is it. I don't know. We'll see how well it does. But I do know that the Idea of You trailer came out over there for like a streaming release with one of those things that I'm like, how is this blowing up so big? It blew up huge. And I watched the trailer because it was blowing up. Right now, it's like the most watched on YouTube for any like made right to streaming movie. Nuts, if you ask me. I mean, this movie just seems like it's about, as GR said in the green room, a cougar and a young guy coming together. And she's like, I'm too old for you. And then they fall in love. And it seems like it's very happy and as a joyous moment and a joyous plot moving forward. But to me, it's like, okay, cool, this could be good. But honestly, it just blew up on YouTube big time, blew up. Like, for me, good for them. I'm happy about it. 125 million views on YouTube. So people are watching, excited to find out when it comes streaming on Amazon. So hopefully it's good. People are also excited about, of course, Kim Kardashian and AHS coming back, Delicate, for the second half. They finally released when it's coming out April 3rd at 10 p.m. And then every week you get the rest of the episodes until the actual season is finally done. But Delicate had to be delayed because of the writers or the actor strike. And of course, everything else happening with all the strikes here in Hollywood. So we'll have to see how it does. I worked in this for years. I love everybody up here, and I hope it does really well. But speaking about creepy and crawly and all that, Ghoulies is coming back, everybody. Now, this is a deep dive, if you ask me. Ghoulies is from like the 80s. And this is one of those things. 1984 was when the first one came up, or it came out. And it's like, they did like a bunch of these. They did like 4 of these movies over a 10-year period. And now they want to reboot it again. Now, the original director, co-creator, Luca Barakovicia, I probably demolished his name. He actually got the rights back now for it. And he wants to do 3 more movies. It was actually 4 they did. They want to do 3 more now to add into this whole universe and reboot Ghoulies for a new day and age. And it seems interesting. Kind of some 80s kind of campy kind of creature. It's about demons. Could it be good? It might be good. I don't know. Have you guys heard it before? Delicate, never heard of it. Delicate is AHS. Yeah, it's the newest season of AHS. They shot in New York. And they did the first half, and they had to split it up because of the writers and the actors strike. So we'll have to see how that does the back half. But this Ghoulies, too, looks interesting to me. And can it be good? I don't know. It begins with a young man and his girlfriend moving into a man's old mansion home, and they become possessed by demons. So, and then, of course, little creatures come out of toilets, I guess, and stuff like that. So Ghoulies coming back. For people that might know anything about this series, good for them. But somebody that I hope they can come back is Jon Bon Jovi, but it doesn't look too good, everybody, because Bon Jovi came forward recently. Now, he's had a big problem. He underwent vocal cord surgery, and he's not sure if he'll be able to actually sing again, during a live performance. He's just worried about it. It's a long road to recovery, and he's like, it might be done his days of touring, but he's going to try really hard. He goes, my need, want, desire is to be able to do 2.5-hour shows again a night for 4 nights a week for months on end, and so I'm working towards that goal. Will it happen? Who knows? I hope the best for Bon Jovi. Just like I hope the best for Celine Dion, too, who also wants to come back. And she's got this stiff person syndrome, which is just beating her down. But she's been very positive about it. She says the fans are positive. They're bringing a lot out of her. On top of that, she says, I'm deeply grateful for the love and support from my kids, my family, and my team, and all of you. And I remain determined to one day come back to the stage and live as normal of a life as possible. This is pretty hard to do. With this, it really is. It really kind of shuts you down. So good luck to her, too. It's a long battle moving forward, and I hope she'll be okay. And I hope the end of Stranger Things will be okay, because they're finally out there, and they finally got a little bit of news about how the gang's coming back together this last season. Now, of course, they had to split apart. We knew that for a while. It's like I hate when that happens in TV shows. It's just like an easy story point where they're going to, let's split everybody up. And they go on there, and they have a B story over here. We have this A story here, and they all eventually come back together. Well, now for the final season, they're going to be all together now, finally as one team again to fight Vecna, of course. I'm really excited about it. Of course, we're going to hear Kate Bush some more in this season. I think we have to, but Finn Wolfhard came forward and said this is happening. He's really excited, and he says he's really going to push into that first season quite a bit, and you're going to have that kind of feeling again. They're going to recreate a lot of things. It's going to be very fun, taking it back to its roots of the first season, so I hope that's true. And the Broadway show, The First Shadow, the spinoff too, is actually coming to Broadway in 2025, so a lot of Stranger Things happening moving forward as well. The 80s are great, though. I love the 80s so much. People give the 90s a lot of shit, but we had 90s Con that came forward over this past weekend, and we had all these people come together again to celebrate the 90s, which is a big thing. Of course, people from Sabrina Teenage Witch came there, Boy Meets World, Step by Step, Halloween Town, Roswell, Seventh Heaven, even 98 Degrees was there celebrating 90s Con. What a celebration. But good for them, all these people coming forward again and just celebrating their good old days, the big sitcom era of the 90s, good times. And, it gets forgotten a lot, but don't forget the 90s. It was a big part of pop culture, and they won't let you forget either. And a lot of big TV shows in the 90s shot at the Santa Monica Pier, which is now just been bought, everybody. The pier's been bought now, and this will be a whole big thing because Pacific Park on Santa Monica Pier today, they announced the sale. That was actually yesterday they announced it. I was going to do this yesterday. And then the investment plans are going forward now with a $10 million investment into the whole pier. They're going to start fixing the pier's food and entertainment attractions and all the general operations. And the same team behind that will be operating the pier for this time being. It will stay open. They're going to keep pushing forward. The vice president and general manager, Chef Clark, came forward and said that he will be there with this team, and they're ready to keep this open and make it even better for you that come to Santa Monica to experience a glorious thing on the pier. It's really nice. It really is. I don't really have good memories of the 90s. Queen, I don't think a lot of people do, but it was a fun time at times. 80s are still always remembered the most. That's probably why people just love the 80s. It's just pop culture. 90s were okay.
Speak for yourself, buddy.
I love the 80s life. But a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. And I appreciate you all for being here. And honestly, again, I love the 90s. I mean, it's different from the 80s. I was born in the 80s. Maybe there's like a special part of my heart, even though I don't remember the 80s as much, as it's more ingrained in my soul. Right, Jake? It's ingrained in there, right?
Wow, that's some deep shit.
Pretty deep. Yeah.
It's some deep shit. It really is some deep shit. But I love myself the 80s. And I think a lot of people do too. Good and bad always teach us. It's true. Our experiences, good and bad, always teach us. Thank you for that. But thank you all for being here. It's exciting breaking news today. We got a lot to talk about, and there's a lot of crazy horror stuff we're talking about today. But I want everybody here right now to have their moment in the sun to give us what I like to say is, everybody, you know what it is. I know what it is. It's their hot takes. Now it's time, everybody. It's time for those hot takes. And this is that time where I put that 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests and my lovely co-hosts get to give me their hot takes for all the latest breaking news. I think we got 12 things today. Not bad, not bad. You guys can do it. I believe in you. From Bon Jovi to Celine Dion to Ghoulies in a toilet, you can make this happen. And I can't wait to hear your hot takes. And they have that minute before the bomb blows up. And at the end of it, you can tell us who you think won hot takes. So it comes down to you, the audience. So thank you for being here. We'll do that poll after everybody's hot takes. But I'm very excited to see how it goes. Dino-POOHNiVERSE, Mike. Dino-POOHNiVERSE. It's definitely a day. Episode 180 here on Kruse Control. So thank you for being here each and every night, day in, day out, as we have a great time on Kruse Control. Sabrina, who's going to go first for their hot takes today? Who is going to be the person to break it down and, hopefully beat the clock?
Well, I think since it's Thirsty Tuesday, Thirsty Daddy is going to be first up at Hot Takes.
Oh, shit. Calling you out, GR. How's that feel? He's like, I'm going to take a sip on that one, he says.
Not the first time I've been called out by some youngster.
And it won't be the last.
I believe in you, GR. You got this down. You feeling good on Tuesday?
I like that Kwai Chang Caine is staying in character. And for those of you that don't know who he's from, that's Kung Fu, the original.
Oh, nice.
Wow. I did not know that. Thank you, GR.
Yeah. I believe, GR, that's awesome.
Before some of these guys were born, Sabrina.
I'm just thankful that you were able to pronounce that, because I just waved. I was like, I'm not going to attempt this. I don't want to mess it up.
But you gotta remember, I was in that part of the world for a while.
Oh, yeah, you were. That's true. That's really true, GR. Well,
GR is a man of many talents.
Many talents. He really is. That's what we love to have here on Kruse Control. It brings a perspective you don't really know a lot of times. All right, GR. Let's do this. Get serious. Are you ready for your hot takes?
Oh, you know I am.
All right. Hot takes, GR, in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Arthur the King, another true story that bombed. I'm shocked because it looks cute. Maher fires CIA because nobody wanted him at the party. Big deal. Keaton, I don't understand the multiverse either, bud. Owen Wilson, the golf series, he's playing a mentor to a 17-year-old. Could be good. The idea of you, and I got it wrong, Brian. She's not a cougar, she's a MILF.
That's true.
Age, delicate, 2, who gives a shit? It's beyond Dilligaff. That's how bad it is. Ghoulies in the toilet, that's where they belong. Bon Jovi, that's a shame. The man's vocal cords are shot. Celine, I hope she recovers. Stranger Things, this sounds really good for the last season. The 90s con, Send them on a pier. More good food is best. And
well, they think that's good food coming.
To go, but I don't have anything to talk about.
Well, it doesn't matter better, GR, because you know what? You got it, GR. How does it feel? You made it happen. Give him everything. Give him the stage like some fireworks.
Thank you, sir.
That's the
I
way
had
to
to get them
stage,
all, or Sabrina
GR.
would have given me crap.
You gotta set that stage great, GR. You gotta set it great. Those were some thirsty takes right there, everybody. Some thirsty takes for your Tuesday. That's what that was.
They were.
You know they were.
Pep, how about you today? You do hot takes, man?
Pep
Come
Star
on,
will
man.
do hot takes one of these days.
That's
All
what
right,
you keep
man,
saying, but one of these days it's never gonna come.
Not gonna happen. Peppy, it's gonna happen one day,
Oh,
right?
no, hell no.
Yeah, well.
He's
that's
just stringing
how it
us
goes.
along, dangling the carrot.
He just does that.
Thanks for watching. Please join us for our live shows Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time.
Peppy, are you just trying to
Or
like, pitch shit
Tuesday
now?
today.
Yeah, or today. That's what happens sometimes. Peppy, just please stop, okay?
Or
All right,
11:30 some night. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
Can we get into it already?
You're distracting us, man. You're distracting us. Kate Sabrina, who's going next?
Jake.
All right, Jake. How you feeling? Feeling good about the hot takes today? You have a good momentum moving into this?
Sure. We'll see how it goes.
How firm you are with that. You're like, yeah,
Yep.
I got this. It's good. I got this. Don't worry about me. Worry about you, man, right? Worry about you.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. I'm going to bring that clock up right now. Put that minute on the clock. Tune it up. Ready to go. Here we go, Jake. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes, Jake. Get it.
All right, here we go. Carry on, Mark. You know, not everything can be as good as Ted when it comes to animals and you. Bill Maher, stop crying. You're how old? I think you're good. Let's see. Morbius confusing. As Thirsty Daddy said, I am also confused about that whole thing. Is this Apple TV Plus thing that's going viral? Could be another The Graduate type thing. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Kardashian, American Horror Story. I'm not going to watch that. I would like to see a Ghoulies versus Gremlins versus Critters. That would be kind of fun. Bon Jovi singing on a prayer. Celine Dion, Her Heart Will Go On. Don't worry. Season 5 of Stranger Things. I'm going to watch that. I like that show a lot because of the music, and that's kind of my thing. Let's see. 90s Con. The shapes and the onomatopoeias are a little bit much. I like the 80s. Yep. Sold the pier.
So you love the pier at the end. Does that count? How's everybody feel?
I said sold the pier.
Oh. Yeah. Here we go.
I didn't
Sold
make
the
it.
pier. How does it feel? Does it feel like you sold the pier? Or you won the pier?
I wish I had sold the pier. I'd have a lot more money in my pocket.
Yeah, man. And you can be investing that 10 million, make it even better, right? For everybody out there. That was good, Jake. Good job.
Thanks.
Good job. Hot takes, man. Feeling good. Peppy enjoyed it. We all enjoyed it. I wish Peppy would do hot takes, Jake, but I don't think he's ever going to do it.
We'll get him. We got to just have a sit down chat and discuss his future. It'll be all right.
Yeah, I know we really need to. We really do. We just really do.
Can't wait for the hump day.
Man, it's tomorrow is hump day, okay? Yeah. Just calm down. Just stop jumping in, man. You say too much sometimes. You just do.
Do you really care?
I do care about you, so stop it, man.
Don't lie to the Pep Star.
All right, Peppy. Sabrina, I guess it comes down to you now. How's it feel? You ready to do this? You feeling good about hot takes?
I'm feeling spectacular.
well, we believe in you. That's some competition right now, Sabrina. You got a lot of competition to cut right now. Can you make it happen? Can you win the hot takes? That's the question putting out to you. All right, here we go. Are you ready for your hot takes?
Yes.
All right. Cue up the clock. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
I never heard of Arthur, so I'm really, I guess, not upset that it's not doing well. But you know, maybe it can turn itself around. It's only opening weekend. Bill Maher Why were you at the Oscars in the first place, bro? I don't know why you're upset about not going to a fucking after party. You don't even belong there. You do a news show. Like, there's no reason for you to be on a red carpet at the Oscars. So calm the fuck down. The Michael Keaton Morbius situation, I agree with Queen when she said he was the best part of it. Also, Edward Hyde enlightened us in the chat that it was a Sinister Six introduction, which makes perfect sense. Owen Wilson golf series, I hope it's like a Happy Gilmore thing, because I would love that. I also love Ted Lasso. I like your idea, Brian, so I'm into it. The idea of you, I'm gonna GR this one, Dilligaff. Kim Kardashian, Delicate, American Horror Story has gone. How far we have fallen. Fuck that, okay? I'm definitely not going to watch it. I stopped watching that show 2 seasons ago. Ghoulies, I have enough problems in the bathroom. I don't need anything jumping out of the fucking toilet at me. Bon Jovi and Celine Dion, I hope you both get better. Stranger Things, super excited for them all to come together. 90s Con, please don't ever. And the Santa Monica Pier situation, I didn't know they were selling it, but whatever.
And she got everybody. Give her all the
My timer stopped at 28 seconds, and all of a sudden I was like, it's been there for a while. I better speed the fuck up.
It goes by fast.
I was like, it still says 28 seconds. Shit, I gotta go.
It goes by fast. You're like, oh, here we go. Kick him out. Yeah, I used to work on American. I actually was at a role in American Horror Story, and I worked a few seasons on American Horror Story. So yeah, until I moved to New York, and then they took everybody out. You know, everybody lost a bunch of jobs here, unfortunately. But that's how it goes. You go back and forth between the two cities. It's kind of how the business is. So it was fun while it lasted. Long hours on that show too. All right, starting the poll right now, everybody. Put it out there. Who do you think won hot takes? Let us know right now. We're gonna chit chat for a little bit, and then we'll come back to the poll and let you know who won hot takes. 90s Con. Can you imagine like they get all these 90s stars together again and just have a 90s day?
Terrible.
It's I don't know if it's terrible. It's very interesting that it's a thing.
Well, I mean, literally everyone that you named is doing nothing. So of course they could gather all together and sit around. Like, I mean, come on. Please.
Only 2 members of 98 Degrees. Only 2.
Well, what were the other 2 doing? I can't even imagine. They probably had to go to Bed Bath & Beyond and Home Depot if there's time.
They're nursing homes, GR says. No one's excited about Ghoulies, huh? Not one person?
I got Sabrina with that one.
I mean,
the Keaton thing blew me away because like Keaton's like, you know, pretty much like I had no idea either, guys. I even said to him like, what are we doing now? And like, oh, whatever. Okay, cool. I got it. I know my character, so I'll just kind of do it. And then it's like, yeah, that guy. And they're like, Jared Leto. He's like, yeah, that guy. You know, it was a little weird at first, but we were cool at the end. It's like,
that guy.
one 2-second scene with Jared Leto, you know, before that was done. It was like done in a flash of a pan. So, but yeah, I mean,
but our chat is on point. Queen was right. That was the best part of the movie. And also Edward Hyde said that they were setting up the Sinister Six. So, you know, thank you in
100%.
chat. Thank you everyone in the chat once again for, you know, bringing the flavor that we need here and clarifying shit for us. You guys know so much and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you bringing those knowledge in. Because, yeah, it's true. They were setting that up, and they had ideas, and they brought him from the MCU over to the Sonyverse, if you will. And then it was supposed to move forward, but when Morbius, like, tanked, and now I saw today Madam Web, they're, like, not moving forward anymore with Madam Web because, again, it tanked really bad, too. So,
I mean,
but Venom, he might be going to the MCU. That's a whole thing, too. Send Tom Hardy over there.
Good.
He's the best part they have. You know? Best part.
Yeah,
really
100%.
is.
Maybe they can bring Arthur the King into the universe and have him do it.
I mean, it's a touching story, really. It's like the dog keeps appearing. They're on this run. The dog keeps appearing and helps them get through it. So, touching story. And Mark Wahlberg's doing his family films now, but it just didn't. I mean, you're projecting 8 to 10, you make 7. You know, they're kind of like, oh, what's going to happen? But you're right. Sabrina said they have time. Opening weekend just went through. They might make more money up. They might make their money back. You know. Or people might run to the theater to see it now because we've been talking about it. You never know.
Yeah,
definitely possible.
It's possible. $40 million. You go back though, there was that movie Dog with Channing Tatum they did, and that only cost $15 million, and that made like $100 and some million or something like that. So it's not, you know, it's not making numbers like that, which you would hope it would, you know, for Mark Wahlberg, but especially that price tag, it's insane. 84 million. It made 84.8 million. The Dog movie. I don't know. GR saw that one, right, GR?
Yeah,
it was pretty good. I hear, right?
It was. It really was.
Well, this one might be touching too, but unfortunately, it's not touching a lot of people's pocketbooks to actually go see it, and their wallets are not forking out the cash to see it. Unfortunately, for Marky Mark, you know. So, do not say hi to your mother for me because it's not going to happen. Sorry, man. Even the
Is my
millions of
shirt,
people.
like doing a weird zebra thing? Is it blinding anyone and being annoying?
I see it a little bit, but I mean, not bad.
Sorry.
Not bad.
I'll put on
You're
a
okay.
sweatshirt.
But a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. Thank you for being here for it. Great hot takes across the board. Now it's time to find out who win. Unfortunately, Thirsty Daddy, it's not you tonight. Peppy and Jake are head to head. But at the end, everybody, our winner of hot takes is my lovely co-host, Miss Sabrina Vittori. Sabrina, great hot takes. You won hot takes.
Thank you, guys.
Feeling good, Sabrina? Feeling good?
I am, especially since I literally walked in from work and set this up and sat down. So I'm feeling pretty jazzed that I was able to make that happen with zero information in my brain. Although I did, have you guys go before me, so that helped. And I did have the chat, so thank you all.
Yeah, well, you won, Sabrina. You won. So I mean,
I would like to share this award with my fellow co-hosts.
And I won't be mad if I
chat.
don't go to the after party.
Yeah, no, you're all invited to my after party, by the way.
All right.
There's no Bill Maher's in this house, except for maybe Peppy.
Love y'all. Peace, love, and nappiness.
Thanks, Peps. Thanks,
Thank
man. But anyways, great hot takes across the board. Thank you so much for voting and giving us that and interacting with us and helping us out in the chat. And thank you, Sabrina, for the hot takes. And thank you, everybody else. Great hot takes across the board today. And we'll get Peppy to do it eventually. It's going to happen. That fool will eventually get in there and do some hot takes. I believe in him, even though he's being a little sly some days. I think it's going to happen. But there's something else going down, everybody, that I really want to talk about because we've had these discussions about this already. And now there's something else happening with it. And so I just want to say one more time, hopefully the last time, can we talk about that Willy Wonka experience? So that Willy Wonka experience, everybody, you remember what happened? Everyone went there, they're asking for their money back. They're $40, give back. Well, now they're turning it into a musical now. We already found out they're doing a horror movie. Now they're doing a musical, which is kind of what Willy Wonka is, a combination of both horror and musical. But now they're going a straight up musical based off of this whole botch situation where they tried to do a Willy Wonka experience, an interactive experience that they didn't have anything for, and people were like, this is a scam. And now we're getting a musical, I guess. Will it be good? I don't know. They're like, the guy creating it was like, just imagine like Oompa Loompas singing and stuff. But we already got that in the Willy Wonka movie. We already saw that. This is called Willy Fest, a musical parody. It's moving forward. They hope to have it in production very soon, forming a writing staff right now, putting it all together. Producer Richard Kraft is making this. And as soon as this happened, he started creating a team, this guy. But that's kind of how it goes. People are jumping on the gun, just like what happened with Pooh, what happened with, every freaking the Mickey Mouse thing recently, all these things. People are just jumping on the gun like, oh, it's public domain. Let's have fun with it. I don't think Wonka really is. It's just this really bad experience happened where it was kind of Wonka, but not Wonka. But a musical is coming. We don't need a musical. We don't need a musical. Let this shit die. It was a bad thing. They scam people. Why are we doing this? Anyways, how do we feel, everybody? We see this happening. Is this a good thing? Sabrina, what do you think? Do you think this is writing on the wall? Are there more Wonka experience adaptations moving forward? Will this be the end and we'll finally stop?
I'm sorry, Zach. Zach, you cracked me up, sir. You cracked me up. I know it's slightly irreverent, but it's hilarious. I agree with Queen right here. It sounds dreadful. I just don't. Mike. I'm not really like a musical gal per se. And Brian is definitely a musical boy. So if you're against it, then what do I have to hold on to? If I can't have you to convince me about how great this is and why I should like it, then we all know I could fucking, what is a dilligaff? This is a big dilligaff for Sabrina. I just don't see why. I don't know why they keep redoing this shit. I mean, I just don't understand. And also, the only thing is the word parody. Like, if you somehow get like Weird Al involved, like maybe we can talk. But otherwise, I'm a hard pass on the situation.
You're not getting Weird Al involved, though, Sabrina. This is like,
I'm just saying, if I hear parody, I think Weird Al, and then that would get me interested. But if he's not involved, which he won't be, hard pass.
I like what Edward Hyde said. Edward Hyde's like, well, we'll have to wait and see it. You know, I can see it, then I'll watch it first and then decide, which is a good way of going about it. You know, I should probably be like that sometimes too, but unfortunately, sometimes I'm like, why? I don't know. And then again, I've said that before, and then I watch something, I'm like, oh, it's not bad. It's like I saw Madam Web, and I thought that was a be shit, and it's not that bad. I mean, people were trashing it. The VO is kind of really bad in there. They definitely ADR'd the hell out of the villain. It looks really weird sometimes, but I think the movie was a lot better than I thought
you said the BO.
Oh,
I
shit.
was like, what? How could you smell it?
Oh, the VO, not BO, the VO, the VO.
I know, I got it once you said.
People need to stop pumping bullshit out.
Peppy, damn, that's a hot take. You're right, man. That's what this is. It's bullshit.
Too many recyclings of the eye penis.
Yeah. It looks bad, Peppy. It looks
Terrible.
bad. Yeah, it might be, but it might be great. Jake, are you excited about this? Do you want to see the Oompa Loompas back on, in the movie theater, but it's not actually Wonka? It's based off an experience where there's a Wonka Oompa Loompa with a test tube. I don't even know what the hell is happening at that thing. Does this look interesting to you? Is this a good way to parody this? Is this a good experience? Or do you think, again, they're reaching right now and trying to make something that's not going to do well, just like the whole experience itself didn't do?
No, they should just stop right where they are. Not excited.
Jake's like, I don't want to see it.
No.
Collaborate and listen.
Yeah, that's it. It's I mean, look at that. What is going on here?
Nobody knows. They said they didn't get enough props in or some shit. And then they said, that the AI, the posters didn't come in. They had AI-based posters they put out there, and they weren't even anything real that they were actually making. And again, people said it was like a meth lab. So,
Oh my.
Well,
Sounds appropriate.
I don't know. I wish him the best of luck, but
yeah. Well, it's a good.
Maybe it'll be like so bizarre. It'll just be like one of those train wrecks. Everybody's gonna watch it, But
Dude,
No.
that's a good point. And maybe some lion dancing.
like, did
I
you
mean,
see
maybe
how
that'll
bad
happen
this
too.
thing is? I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I know.
That
It was,
stupid Marvel musical is happening. Like, I just don't understand. Like,
but the
I
Marvel
can't.
musical
Like,
happened. It was quick though.
yeah, but it was dumb as fuck.
Lion
I didn't
Dancing.
watch it. You can watch it all on YouTube. I feel like the production value was bigger than what was lion dancing. Ask Quai that. He was saying lion dancing. I don't know what lion dancing. And he says always entertaining. So hopefully
Well, if
it
you
is.
saw The Lion King on Broadway, you would know about
Oh.
the lion dancing.
That might be what it is.
It's a real
GR, are you
war.
excited about this?
In a word, no.
You're not lining up to go see the Oompa Loompa in the meth lab right here.
Look
You're
at
not gonna
that.
go-
I
Oh,
might go
man.
sample the product, but I ain't gonna watch the movie. Jesus Christ! I love a
There's
good
the meth
musical
lab.
is great. The premise of this is stupid.
Mhm.
So let's just stop and quit wasting anybody's movie. Spend it on something good, like something original.
Well, they are doing the spinoff about this horror creature right here too, GR. We talked about that before. You want to definitely see that, right?
Yeah.
GR is saying, hell no. Willie Fest is coming, everybody. It's happening regardless if you want it or not. Again, put it on the chat. Edward Hyde said maybe it'll be good. Maybe we just have to put it out there. I like bad movies all the time. I like the Super Mario Brothers movie, the original. It's freaking not a great movie, but it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I love UHF by Weird Al, putting that out there too. Not the best movie, but I want to drink from the fire hose. It's fucking great. I just gotta say, if you haven't seen it, it's a great movie. And I'm thinking about something orange. Something orange. It's orange.
You're lucky it's
Something
not
orange.
Friday.
I know. If it was Friday, I'd be screwed. It's Tuesday though, so we're not doing craziness on Tuesday. And just not happening. It's not happening on a Tuesday. Just not.
Stop.
Touchy Ghost wants
Just
to know
stop.
why we never sing, but I have to beg to differ. Brian often sings. Just to
Yeah,
be
I do
clear.
Well, he
sing.
calls it singing.
I do sing it, and Peppy sings all the time too. So I mean, honestly,
That's
people
true.
people sing. It happens all the time. So I don't know what you're talking about, touchy
People-
ghost
That's
out there.
People singing just happens all the time.
It shit happens all the time.
That's funny.
It happens all the time.
Not for all of
Your
it,
Chip is a
Brian.
great movie. It's a
I
great
mean,
movie.
everyone's seen Brian burst into song. Let's be fair, for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
happens. It happens. It happens on a Friday normally, but it can happen any day of the week because sometimes you get excited and just things come out your mouth and you go, "Hey, that was cool.
Yeah.
That was a good note. That was fun."
Any
something
day of the week,
That's
any
fine.
time of the day. Just Let me add
You
it.
never know when a song might burst into your head and then it bursts out and dance someplace like every musical out there. But the Wonka experience is turning into a musical. Willie Fest is coming, everybody. Get ready for it. Brian raps when he closes the show. I kind of do, I
Is that
guess.
what
I guess
that
you could
is?
call that that's something. I always thought it was like a like I was
a
having a
rant.
seizure, but you know,
Yeah.
it's something happening. It's like an improv
Well,
seizure
that
that
too,
happens.
but
Yeah.
Improv seizure.
The
Grand
Rambo
Ball.
parody was freaking great, Edward Hyde.
that was a compliment
Yeah.
from Zach.
That was good. He goes hard. I don't know what that means. Somebody
I
goes
don't
hard.
know.
The rap.
That's-
That means your
the
rap is
rapping.
going
Oh.
He's
hard.
saying,
yeah.
he said that was right
Yeah.
after he said he raps when he closes the show.
Yeah. I guess that's kind of a
Yes,
wrap.
Touchy goes
yeah,
for
yeah,
tracks.
Mm-hmm. But it's coming, Willie Fest. Get ready. It'll tickle your innards. We got a lot to talk about, everybody. We got a lot to talk about. It's that time of the show where we got to get into some big discussions. And now it's time for us to get into it. All right, the first thing I want to talk about is the Little Shop of Horrors is moving forward. That's right. They're doing a remake, revisionary version of Little Shop of Horrors. Now, Joe Dante is coming forward, and he was the original person behind Gremlins and Gremlins 2. Very big into the monster movies back in the 80s. So he's a big-time director to be doing this, I think, for practical effects. So it could be kind of a good idea to have this guy come in and do this, I think, personally, because if you have somebody that's a practical effect guy, come on, that seems like the right person for the job for some of the big talking plant that eats people and the small ones that eat people too before it actually grows into the big monster. Yeah, feed me, Seymour, you know, and all that. But Joe Dante has been tapped to do this, intended to be jumping start a new franchise. They want to do a lot of these, apparently. We want to start with this one, and Roger Corman's behind this too, everybody. If you know anything about the 80s movies, Roger Corman was big in the 80s. All these crazy remakes of different kind of movies, different imaginations of classic movies. Corman was there doing the best sci-fi, the best B-level sci-fi back in the 80s. I have fans of these products that just love them so much it will fight to the death for Corman, but he's back on board producing this whole thing moving forward. And of course, the director, again, go back to what he's done. He's done The Howling 2 from 81. He did 1985's Explorers. That was a great fucking movie. You haven't seen Explorers? What a great movie. Kids go up into spacecraft and they meet aliens. It's freaking awesome. Great movie, great score. The Burbs, 90s Gremlins 2, of course, as well. Small Soldiers, and then Looney Tunes back in action. So probably the worst on that radar, if you ask me. But overall, great person behind it. But do we want to see Little Shop of Horrors coming forward? There's no release date yet, no idea of exactly what it will be as a reimagination, but we do know they're going to tap back in this. It's great. It's a great play. And honestly, it was a great movie. A great freaking movie. So can you top that? I feel like it worked so well in the 80s. I don't know if it's going to be the same now. They're going to go CG. I hope that by bringing in Dante, they will go more practical effects and have the creature actually be a puppet. That would be awesome. I love practical effects. Hopefully, go ahead. And Roger Corman's known for that. So maybe we won't go CG for this. What do you think, Sabrina? Do you think Little Shop of Horrors will be good coming back with these people behind it? Again, big 80s people, big practical effects people. Are they the people to usher in a new franchise? A franchise, they're saying, a franchise of Little Shop of Horrors. And are you on board for it?
That's a tough question. I really truly love the original Little Shop of Horrors. I think that there is no way possible that you could make that any better. And it makes me nervous. Like, I don't want to say like something that's amazing. Like, I just wish people would do new things, different things, find something else that talks instead of Venus flytrap and make a story about that. I mean, I don't know. I don't like when people fuck with shit and then fuck it up. Like the Johnny Depp version of Willy Wonka. Because I mean, how spectacular was Gene Wilder and the first movie? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why they keep doing this over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So I definitely have pause because, again, the first one was really spectacular and I would like to see original material. Now, I mean, that being said, it could be great with having a lot of the original people behind it. Like, there's a small chance that it could be awesome. But I mean, Jesus, come on. Like, the cast, the songs, like it just, to me, it's brilliant and quirky and fun and original. And like, I don't see the point in touching it. Honestly, I wish they wouldn't.
Yeah, that's a problem though. It's like, it's something I think that's so, it's almost like it worked so well at that time, Sabrina. And I think that they really just nailed it. So like to go back and do it
100%.
now, I feel like it's going to just like, I don't know, it could ruin it, but it might, but also it just might not be as good unless they really
But
go
they-
crazy with the practical effects.
Like the casting was so perfect for that movie. It was perfect. Like I don't think anything has been cast that well since. Like, and I don't see how it's a good idea to touch magic like that.
They're going to try.
I mean,
they're going to touch a lot of it, Sabrina. They're going to touch a lot of it.
the improving the special effects is good, but that's part of what kind of made it so fucking funny.
It's so good.
Was that it was bad, you know? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if a lot of people will. Jake, how you feeling over there? Do you want to see a little shop of horrors come back? I mean, again, you got big practical effect people from the 80s, so maybe it'll be good. Zach's like, Roger Corman's still alive. Apparently he is. He's producing this too. Is this going to be a good idea to touch into this? Or do you think since we don't have the original cast, we don't really have, you know, it's going to work? Who's going to be cast to Seymour? Who's going to be the voice too of the there's a lot of people to plan.
Right.
And will they go to special effects and less practical? You would hope not. But what do you think? Do you think this would be a good idea to make this a franchise as well? Franchise?
Ooh, I don't. Is there enough material for that? I mean, it's just kind of a one-off. It is what it is. So why would you ever try to? I don't know. I feel like when you start to expand and make like a little shop-averse, it's just gonna screw things up.
Little shop-averse. I like that. Little shop-averse.
Yeah.
There I'm singing, Mike.
See, they're singing now.
Oh, Mike, for you.
There you go. I mean, you know, Rick Moranis was so good in the first one, you know?
Yeah. I don't think
Ellen Green too was so good too.
But maybe, I mean, if it's just a I don't know.
Suddenly Seymour.
No, I think it's gonna be
You can't find
another
fucking Audrey.
Right. I don't know. I think it's gonna be hard to beat. So they'll have to be really, really on top of their game.
Look at the practical effects here too. Like they got to be doing stuff like that, right? It looks so good. I mean, it's a little campy, but it's good.
But it's a campy story. It's perfect.
Right. Yeah,
that's what Mike said.
Yeah, I love Little Shop of Horrors, and I think the play is. I never got to do the play before. I always wanted to. I thought it'd be fun. We had on Thundermans one time where they kind of like they kind of had a whole thing where they were paying homage to it when we were working on Thundermans. Sabrina and I did. And they had a whole plant come in. It was pretty much like the Little Shop of Horrors plant they had on set. It was really freaking
direct
cool. It was
rip-off.
Massive. Direct rip-off. And I'm like, that's
and it
the way
also
you
looked
do
like
it,
it had a penis.
It
that
did look
we
like it
had
had a
to fix.
penis.
They had
Yeah.
move like leaves and stuff because they were like, just big penis.
It was very prominent eye penis. I gotta tell you that. It really was. It really was very
You
prominent.
can't be serious.
How long was the
very
original
prominent.
thing in the 60s?
How long was it?
Yeah. Wasn't it like a short kind of thing?
You're talking about its plant penis?
No, not that chode type deal. I mean, like the one in the 60s from the original thing.
Oh, I mean the original play you're saying, or the actual movie?
Yeah.
The original movie. It wasn't who was the
Like
original movie?
62?
Jack Nicholson was the original movie, right?
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson was in it.
Yeah. But that wasn't like
I
a
don't-
long feature film, wasn't it? It was like a short thing.
I think it was like, you know, movies were shorter back then. It was a feature, I'm pretty sure. Maybe GR remembers. Do you remember like the original? Was that a full feature? And is
It's
something
like
you want
about
to see come back?
85 minutes, something like that. It's
Okay.
pretty
Oh,
standard of movie length in those days.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty
We didn't
standard.
do the 3-hour spectaculars.
Because it was
Yeah, we don't-
adapted to like a screen or a stage musical after the movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there was a
yes.
musical. It didn't hit as big. The movie was, I hate to admit it, but I have to agree with Sabrina. The original was fabulous. And why
You
fuck
hate
with
to
it?
admit that you agree with me?
Yeah, I mean, you can't do that. It's not allowed.
Damn,
It's
GR,
not allowed.
rude.
It's not allowed, he says. It's not allowed. But GR, can this be
Go ahead.
good?
But this movie, the original was well done, well acted. And I'm sorry, they're not going to make it better. And to think of a bunch of them, come on.
Yeah.
And Sabrina said, get something original, for Christ's sake.
Well, like, I mean, what do you do? Is I guess the plant probably just starts eating more people, GR? I mean, I just really don't. I mean, I guess he starts eating more ass like this. I don't know.
He wants it. Look at that.
He wants it. You know?
And go
Is that
on
where
a
tossing the
rampage and
salad
eat
comes from?
everybody, and have Godzilla eat him or something. Who knows?
Yeah, something would happen. I tell you that. But I just like to make more than one, two. We can make one, but I guess we have to wait and see again. It might be one of those things where it's great. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
She has a question.
So I knew there was something weird about this because I had spoken about it with someone really not that long ago, but I couldn't remember it, and so I just looked it up. So the Little Shop of Horrors was developed when Roger Corman was given temporary access to sets that had been left standing from his previous film, A Bucket of Blood. He decided to use the sets, and he shot Little Shop of Horrors in 2 fucking days.
What?
2 days.
No.
2 days. Yep.
Like one. He was known to shoot very fast though too. He was
I
known
knew
to
there was something like that. I didn't think it was 2 days, but like I was like, what is that weird thing? And so I just did a light Google while I was trying to see if Roger Corman was still alive, because that seems to be a big question. And yeah, 2 days with his old sets. Boom, done. Fucking magic. You can't fuck
Pump it
with
out,
that.
he says. Make it happen. I know. I mean, he was known to just like give you one take and just be done, moving on. Like he'd shoot as cheap as he could, and he made a lot of great movies. So
he's 97 years old and still alive, y'all. Just so you know, I just did a Google on that. 97,
still pumping it out,
still kicking.
Good for Corman. And he's
Don't
doing
just
this
keep
too.
it too hard.
He better hurry up.
Right?
Yeah, he better get this movie in production right now.
Well, I mean, if he shoots for 2 days, he could do it next week. We're fine.
Right. Yeah, all good.
I agree. But this is happening, everybody. Little Shop of Horrors moving forward. That's right. A remake, reimagination is happening. And they want to make it a franchise. Will it be good? We'll find out. Let us know what you think. I'm also interested to find out about Jurassic World some more, because there's some casting rumors that have come out that Scarlett Johannson has been offered the lead role for the reboot of Jurassic World. Now, this is starting all over. We talked about this before. We're not going to have Jeff Goldblum. We're not going to have Bryce Dallas Howard. We're not going to have Chris Pratt, even though he's everywhere. I imagine he'd probably make a cameo very easily. Why not? They'll probably pop him in there. But they said nobody's coming back, restarting. I'm still hoping for the dinosaurs and machine guns, man. I want it. Dinosaurs, machine guns, and bombs and tanks. Let's make it happen. Super intelligent dinosaurs. Let's just go there. We're making another Jurassic Park at this point. What the hell? But this is going to start shooting this summer in the UK. They've already got stages laid aside, so they're offering contracts now. So we'll be hearing a lot of casting news in the next few months, but apparently they want Scarlett Johannson to be the lead, taking this franchise forward for at least 3 more movies and starting it again. More Jurassic World, of course, this time it's different. And they're not really saying where it's going to be or what it's going to be. Of course, the one thing we did hear was Jurassic City was what it was supposed to be called. That was the rumor for the actual name for it. So Jurassic City, maybe we are actually going into the world finally, which they teased in the last one just briefly. They didn't really go full out like they did kind of in Jurassic World, or was it Jurassic Park 2 where they were in the city with the T-Rex and all that, making the amusement park in San Diego. But this one, Jurassic City, coming out July 2nd, 2025 with Scarlett Johannson, it sounds like. Can that be good? I wouldn't mind her doing this. I mean, I just don't know about her being the lead of this franchise moving forward, but I like Scarlett Johannson. She's a good job. She did a really good job in, of course, in the Asteroid City one. But she does action as Black Widow quite a bit, so maybe she'll just be running and gunning. I think she makes more sense running than Bryce Dallas Howard did in her stilettos, which she got a lot of shit for in the original one. She seems more like a badass. Maybe she won't have an accent. Please don't have an accent because it doesn't work out too well for you. But just maybe this would be great. What do you think? What do you think, GR? Do you want to see Scarlett Johannson leading this forward, and will her husband pop in? Maybe. Who knows? What do you think?
Wouldn't bother me. I mean, she's not hard to look at, but I don't know that. My question is: are the dinosaurs going to start to talk, or what? If they're going to be doing all the driving of all the tanks and everything, as you said.
Well, I'm joking about that, but that's been a rumor for a long time that they were going to go that route where they're going to have the dinosaurs be super intelligent and have like machine guns. So that's why I said maybe they're going to go that route this time.
I'm going to buy that. Yeah.
Would you see that, GR, if it was actually that route with her leading the front, Scarlett Johannson with her Black Widowness?
See, that's another tough one, but I think that's a hard no.
What can they do, GR, then? What can they do? If they have her attached, which she is known for action. That's pretty good, pretty well known. Will they have it? I mean, they say in Jurassic City. Are they just going to go to the main world? Do you think if you were going to do it, how would you do a new Jurassic Park?
I wouldn't. I mean, they beat that horse to death.
Yeah, they really have.
I mean,
and this last one, like I thought that was going to be it. You know?
Well, and if they got out in the real world, they'd last a couple of hours because they would take some serious firepower and destroy them. The whole thought. I mean,
like Rick.
The original Jurassic Park was a great idea for a, but come on, they're not going to let them in the real world.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If it is Jurassic City, though, they might be doing that. GR, they kind of teased it for years.
Would you like to bet money on it?
I mean, I feel like they have to go that route. I feel like they have to. I mean, I'll bet. I don't know. I'll bet something. We can bet some money.
You'll bet me a drink. So either way, you win.
I'll bet you a drink or something. We'll figure that out. I just think that they gotta do something. They can't just go back to the island again. I think she's good.
How about just not doing it anymore? How's that for an original thought?
Yeah, they could just do that, but they don't want to do that. GR. They want to just find it makes $1 billion that franchise. They want to make $1 billion more, and they think they got it. The original writer from Jurassic Park and The Lost World coming back too, and of course they got a new director coming in too, and they might try to make this work. And apparently she's had meetings with the director and with a bunch of producers too. And I mean,
I'll watch it if she's in it, just to watch her.
Gareth Edwards, I think, is a visionary. He's done a lot of good stuff. This might be the right path. Who knows? We'll see. Sabrina, you feeling Scarlett Johannson leading the route for all the dinosaurs and the velociraptors and everything? Will she be riding a brontosaurus in the next year? What do you think?
The answer to that question is a hard fucking no, correct? Like, you are very well aware that the answer is a hard no. I mean, it's not that I don't want to see. Actually, I don't really care for her in action roles. She usually has dumb one-liners and is not spectacular. I prefer her in a more dramatic role. I feel like her acting is much better.
Kate Bishop.
But no, she can't have an accent. That's Florence Pugh, and don't you dare shit on Florence Pugh because she's way better than Scarlett Johansson. But how do you reboot something that was from 2022? That movie, the last one, Dominion, which was god awful, by the way, was in 2022. So how are we rebooting it? It's 2024. Like, I don't understand. Like, you reboot things from a while ago. You know what I mean? Like, you reboot fucking Little Shop of Horrors. You don't reboot something that came out yesterday. Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me at all. I mean, I'm kind of confused. Like, I'm down for dinosaur movies. Like, let's bring it on. But I don't need more of this crap, honestly. I feel like it's run its course, and I don't know why they're trying to, is it an ego thing? Like, we fucked this up, so let's do it again and make it better. I mean, after Bryce Dallas Howard and her blanket and freaking that whole situation that happened, I mean, oh my God, it was brutal. The first one was fine. I liked the first one. The second one was meh. The third one was really bad. And I wanted to like it.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. I just, why can't we do another dinosaur situation? The same thing I have to say about everything else. Like, please, let's just do something original. They're just going to get a star to fucking be behind it so that people will go see it and hope that they don't fuck it up. Because anything, you're doing 3 movies, right? So the first one has potential to be good. Like the last one, the first one was good. And then it's just probably going to go downhill from there. Very rarely are sequels better than the first. And then the third one is usually always doomed. In very, very, very rare cases, that's not the case. So you're taking something that's already been recycled and already kind of failed the last time, and you're going to reboot it with new people. Like, I just don't understand why. And also, I don't know how many times you could beat a dead horse with this shit. Like, you want to make a movie with dinosaurs? Great. Do that. Just fucking don't make it Jurassic Park, for fuck's sake.
They tried doing that with Adam Driver, that one where it was like,
well, that was alien dinosaur situation. And that's also, I mean, that script was insane. That's what I'm saying, but it was like aliens and dinosaurs. And one of my coworkers and friends said that he's like, I am 99% sure that script was written by fucking AI. And he said that before I watched it, and I did fall asleep because it was terrible. But it kind of makes sense. Like, that's not fair. You know what I mean? Like that's not a fair comparison. 65. That's exactly what it was called. Thank you, Edward.
65. Yep. Yeah, I think it's on Netflix right now.
The
or it was
trailer
on
looked really
Netflix.
fucking good though, and then it sucked.
It
Really
did. I
fucking
love
bad.
dinosaurs though, so I still enjoy the dinosaur-ness of it, but I think that it really did kind of fall flat. I mean, the twist at the end, I'm like, oh, bada boom, you know, it's like
What about
he's
the
like
let's get the
first-
land of the lost involved? You know what I mean?
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you believe in love after love. There we go.
Get
More
those show
singing for Touchy
tunes taking
Ghosts
us
out there.
back.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Danny McBride, Will
Ghosts.
Ferrell. That's something I'm into.
Yep.
I'd
And a
be
greasy Jeff
looking to watch
Goldblum.
more of that.
Be great.
Yeah, Jeff, fucking put
Yes.
Jeff Goldblum in there.
Yeah.
He
I
can
just
come
think
back
you
for
should have-
anything.
They should just have Jeff Goldblum in this shit for sure. Just put him in there.
Let's make it a musical.
What if they put Jeff
make it-
Goldblum's consciousness in a dinosaur?
Oh shit! It's like in the future.
Oh
and
my
he's
god,
like,
could you?
right-
Yeah.
And he talked. If it was
Yes.
Jeff Goldblum talking dinosaur situation, I think I might be into that.
He's just rolling around in his Hawaiian t-shirt, like having a great time.
Hey, what's up,
He's, like,
guys? Go
rubbing
to
his chest, too.
apartments.com.
Like you thought I was gonna eat you. Oh,
Having a
and
good
they didn't.
time. It's an experience, you know.
Yeah.
Who likes jazz?
Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah.
So funny.
Jake's
Kinda
here.
funny.
Hell
So-
yeah.
so-
Jake's here. Shake your boom boom. Hell yeah. Jake's here.
Hey, Peppy.
Happy stop.
We know he's here, man. I know he's super excited you're here, dude. But I don't know. He's been drinking again.
It's all right. He'll be fine.
You want to see this? Does this look good to you? Do you want to see another Jurassic World, I should say, a reboot, remake, redo, or do you think again that they should just do Jeff Goldblum as a dinosaur and that's it? Sentient dinosaur Clume.
I'll take the latter, but it makes sense why they're doing this because I think what the franchise is broke $6 billion. I think, and
Wrong button.
oh, wrong button. Hello.
Hello. In there, Jake.
Okay, no, it's from a business standpoint, it makes sense. Like, okay, how do we take Jurassic World and keep this money train rolling? Let's put Scarlett Johannson in it, you know? Like that's what they're thinking. Is it from like a theatrical, this is great, let's go, everybody wants to go watch it thing? No, but it's going to sell. People are going to go watch it and it'll make them money. Yeah, they're going to make money and that's what they're going to do. So it makes sense, but I don't know. Is it going to be a blockbuster as far as, you know, people banging down the door to go see it? Probably not, but it'll do what they want it to do. So
I feel like it's gonna make money. Like Queen's saying, like she loves dinosaurs, never gets tired of them. I'm kind of in the same boat too.
Yeah, heck yeah.
You know,
Look at that.
Oh, my ex-wife.
Oh my god.
What your ex-wife you said, GR?
Yeah.
You may wake up to that, like, dude.
Yeah, geez. No wonder
Well,
you
you
got
think
out
I'm divorced?
No wonder you got out. That's the thing too. Like honestly, again, I can say whatever. Like, oh, do we need this? We want this. But at the end of the day, like I'm with Queen too. I'll go see it. I love dinosaurs. I love dinosaur movies. The technology only gets better, and it feels like they're real. I still say, give them machine guns. Let's just do it.
The last one had
Let's
like
just do it.
everyone in it. It had all of the elements to be amazing, and it was
It did.
terrible. Like they
Mm.
just landed in the plane at the same place. Like it was just all stupid and bullshit and dumb. Like the whole thing was dumb.
Was that the one that had like
Still
the
no.
auction in Britain? They were trying to sell them or
That was
something?
the
That was the
second one,
second
I
one.
think.
That was the
Oh,
second
okay.
one, yeah.
All right. I don't know my
The one they go
dinosaurs.
to,
very
like,
That one was
another
less
park?
terrible.
less
They
terrible.
made like a
Okay.
different park. They made a different park, and it was like you know, they were trying to tie it into the original one with the
Mhm.
Barbasol can and stuff like that. And they actually had the Barbasol can in there, and they were trying to tie it back. This is a different site they had built as a sanctuary for the dinosaurs. But of course, it all goes wrong, and they get out, and people die. Of
Who
course,
couldn't
How it goes.
fucking Ray Charles could have seen that coming. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's pretty standard for a Jurassic Park movie. You know what the premise is? Oh, great, dinosaurs. Nothing bad could happen. And you have Rick and Malcolm where they're chaos, they're curious. Then what happens is they all get out and they start killing everybody. And then, you know, some people live and not everybody. The main people always
Like
live.
your
But that's about it.
screenshot. Send more tourists.
Yep. Send more tourists, right? Make it happen. I mean, I think they're just going to kind of keep pushing it.
The chat, like most people in the chat want another one. So, you know, for you guys, I mean, it's happening. So I hope it's good for you guys. I'm very disillusioned. Queen liked the last one too. Queen and Edward had both liked the last one.
I think most people are going to watch it, Sabrina. I think they will. And I think Scarlett Johansson's a good name attached to this too.
Wait, if you were going to reboot it, why don't you have younger people? Like, why don't you do like a younger generation of actors if you're going to reboot it? Like, I don't get it. I don't know what the rebooting even means at this point.
Do we have
Well,
any
it's-
younger actors who are Jurassic Park
Timothy
Worthy?
Chalamet. Put him in there, everybody. Timothy
No, let's
Chalamet.
not
Get him
do
in
that.
there. Put him in
Timothy
there.
Chalamet and Zendaya. Let's just make it Dune with dinosaurs.
Oh God.
There you go.
Let's get serious.
Dinosaurs.
people. Talk
We're
to
gonna
me.
go with
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Dunosaurs. Dunosaurs 2.
Oh yeah, you never know. They might do something like that. They find people that just work and they just throw them in there, and Universal's going to make money off it. And honestly, I will see this movie. I will see it. I'm all down to see where they go with it. And Scarlett, she does have star power. She does. I think that she might be a good fit for this. And we'll have to see how it goes moving forward. Who else will attach to it? They'll probably have somebody else. Maybe but is she going to be like a dino expert, or is she going to be like a dino denier? You know what I mean? Or will it just be like, because they're if it is Jurassic City, that's what it comes down to being, then maybe she's just, I don't know, maybe she's just like a bystander that has to get wrapped into this world. Who knows? I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. You can only speculate at this point. So
Yes, please.
maybe Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya will get eaten. That'd be great. It just starts them being eaten, and then we just continue forward.
He started with if the right people get eaten, it's the dinosaur movies are good. So I guess I can agree with that.
Makes
Let's
sense.
get who's my favorite person there? Let's get her in there. Brie Larson. Let's her get eaten in the first scene, and then I can move on.
Yeah, just eliminate
I'll
the problems.
be there on
She's like, I'm not getting eaten in the first scene. I'm the star of this movie. People are coming to see it for me. So fuck you.
Gone. Bye bye. You are now dino shit.
You are now dino shit, as Jake said. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna check this out. I can't wait to see it. And again, again, star
Queen.
power. And I know we can go back and forth about the remakes, reboots, readings, but this is gonna be one of those things that always makes money. It has dino money. That's for sure.
Dynasty.
Bringing it in.
The dynasty.
Dynasty. And it'll keep going. I think Scarlett
Good one,
Johansson
Jay.
will probably. I
Yeah.
would say I still think she's better than Bryce Dallas Howard leading this. I think she's better than Bryce. I didn't mind Bryce, but I think that she could be better. I think suited for this franchise.
Bryce Dallas Howard's a very good actress.
She is. I think that Scarlett Johansson would be better. That's all I'm saying. I think she did fine. She's good, but I think that I just don't know what it is about her. But I think she could be better.
I think you're throwing shade at Bryce Dallas Howard because she carried that blanket around with her that whole movie. Okay, I think that's what your problem is.
She didn't carry
right
that
now.
blanket around for a long time because she didn't want everybody to see whatever she wanted to see.
I don't think it was her. I think it was them. They were like, "You gained weight and we don't like it, so we're gonna hide you under a blanket." I think that was actually a thing, and she was like kind of pissed off about it. So I support
There was a
her.
lot of that too.
I
If you
support
haven't
her.
seen it, go back and watch. You'll see her with the blanket for a lot of the movie, especially in the beginning. And yeah, I support her too. She's great. She's a great director too. Great director, and she's got good vision.
happening?
And
What is this?
What?
It's a super chat.
Did he give us $2 for?
Oh,
What does it say?
yeah.
Baby lemon.
what
What is,
happened.
Touchy, hey, thanks for the super chat, Mike. Touchy Ghost.
how do you
out
give
there,
him? How do
everybody.
you give Baby Lemon? Doesn't he earn something for that?
Baby Lemon looking up for our lemon
Touchy
character
Ghost.
standing in the
Touchy
super hard.
Ghost.
Thank you, Touchy Ghost. I have the little pictures are coming out next time. I made a bunch of pictures for the super chat stuff, so that's be launching probably by our next show.
I would do that.
So
yeah.
it's big, everybody. But this is happening. Scarlett Johansson is in final negotiations, but me with the director, me with producers. Sounds like she's gonna be leading our Jurassic Park franchise moving forward. So get ready for more Jurassic Park because Dino DNA is going nowhere, everybody. I can't wait to see more. And somebody else is going nowhere, and he's bringing all of his woodland creatures with him. That's right. All the woodland creatures coming all together for a big cinematic universe, everybody. The newest cinematic evil creature universe is moving
fantastic.
forward.
Like,
And
that's
honestly,
awesome.
I can't wait to talk about it. And I know it's going to blow some minds, but the Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey cinematic universe is moving forward. And that leads me to our featured story of the night. So they're calling it the Poohniverse. So the Poohniverse is
no.
moving forward.
Just like Poontang, Pooniverse. What?
The Poohniverse is moving forward. Get ready.
No.
Hold on to your butts. It's happening. But it's not happening all at once. We need to build this Avengers level team up, don't we? We got to build it up.
Christ.
So we got Blood and Honey 2 coming. But we also have Bambi the Reckoning coming. Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmares coming. Pinocchio Unstrung is coming. Plus,
What is happening?
Plus more, everybody.
What is
because
happening in
we're gonna
the
have-
industry? I mean,
We're going to have the biggest evil magical creature lineup, and they're calling it right now. They're calling it the Twisted Childhood Universe moving forward. The Poohniverse is coming, Edward Hyde, and you're gonna have Bambi, Tinkerbell, Pinocchio, Peter Pan, Tigger, Piglet, the Mad Hatter, Sleeping Beauty, all coming together to beat up some bitches with Pooh as the head ringmaster. That's right, coming forward to your TVs, releasing in 2025. But we want to have all the individual movies coming first, and I just don't know.
It's so good.
The Poohniverse, everybody, the big monster team up, and it's going to be against all their survivors from all their movies are coming together too. So they're going to try to kill the survivors apparently as one big team mashup. But they're not saying they're going to get along too easily. Of course, they're going to be fighting inner workings of the evil. They're not going to all like each other. They're going to be trying to kill each other too, while they're trying to kill their survivors. On top of that, in the ever magical Poohniverse moving forward. I know it does sound like something else. It does.
They're not new. That's cheating.
Honestly, I'm gonna say it is kind of a good fresh eye penis. I mean, it's some fresh eye
original.
penis.
No, it's
Yeah.
recycling eye
original.
penis in a different way.
It's recycling it in a new way, but it is the Poohniverse is coming, and you gotta be excited about when you hear about new stuff, fresh new eye penis. It's weird. It's a little weird. They announced this, and I was like, we have to talk about this. Honestly, guys,
All
we're at
right.
that point. We talked about during the Oscars stuff about how Blood and Honey won like all the Razzies. And honestly, they probably should have picked on a movie that had a lot of money. They made this movie for like $50,000 or some shit like that, and it's made like millions, you know? So I made $5.2 million after like a $50,000 budget. So I mean, talk about ingenuity, like making something original out of something that you got the rights to, like whatever. It sounds like a Brazzers movie. It really does.
Eye
And
pornis.
maybe that's what this will be. Honestly, at this point, I kind of want to see Blood and Honey now. I didn't want to see it before, but kind of wanted to. I kind of want to see where this is going. These guys are just gonna make money off this. So here comes the Poohniverse. I'll watch it.
You'll watch
GR,
all of it.
GR, you ready for the Poohniverse?
You know-
You ready to clock in? Have you
Oh,
seen Blood and
yeah,
Honey?
I can't wait. I mean, I've got spare 2 minutes to watch part of it.
Oh, so you saw
2
a little
minutes.
bit of it.
Well, yeah, I'm stretching it out a little bit, Jake. 2 minutes.
You're not supposed to
Well,
stay
the
stretching it out in
Poohniverse,
Poohniverse in the same 15 minutes of
I
time.
was watching Poonhub.
Well, it is a Poohniverse, so
Word.
And as Queen said, it's part of Pornhub, so
So do you think this is a good idea, GR? And okay, let's go through. Bambi, Tinkerbell, Pinocchio, Peter Pan, Tigger, Piglet, Mad Hatter, Sleeping Beauty. Which one do you want to see the most?
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell? Yeah, like what's she gonna be doing? You know what I mean? I guess
Sprinkling
in
fairy dust.
Peter
Oh.
Pan's
Who knows? But
never-
who cares? She's at least
And
cute.
Fly into your ear and pull your brain out of the other side.
Ooh.
Oh,
There
shit,
you go,
that's
Sabrina. I
sketchy.
like that.
Sabrina, you gotta get in this writing staff right now. You gotta get in there. Because the Poohniverse is moving forward very fast, and they need
I'm sure
people
they'll
right
need
now
help
to
with
help
the
this
writing.
train. Yep. Axel
That
Braun going
Pooh
to be directing
character
this.
is the ugliest son of
That's-
a bitch I've seen in years.
That's a good question. They haven't said who's going to be directing all the Poohniverse. But
It'll
Did
be
he direct
directed.
the first Pooh movie or something? I don't know who that person is. Okay.
Yeah, I think he won the Razzie too for it.
Oh, wonderful.
But they're calling it the carnage within the group, an epic sequence of monster versus monster on top of that. GR's not about the Poohniverse. He saw 2 minutes, turned it off. Sabrina, do you want to see the Poohniverse? This will be very successful for Winnie the Pooh. And do you think this is going to revolutionize children's horror movies moving forward?
Oh boy. I saw the trailer for the first Poohniverse movie, which won all the Razzies, and had literally zero desire to see. Actually, I wanted to not see what I had seen. Unfortunately, I can't possibly forget that. So no,
Yes,
Can't unsee it.
don't want to see more Pooh. And Pinocchio was terrifying enough, by the way. Okay, I don't need any more of that. And also like Bambi, like come on, man, dude. Like that's not. What if some kid, like everyone child has a fucking iPad now. If there's like Bambi, and then all of a sudden, like Bambi's getting its brains blown out or like eating someone's intestines. Like I don't love it. And I also hate the way that it looks. Like if you could have done something better, like visually, maybe I don't know. No, I hate it. But I do like Queen said that it's like a team of public domain characters. It kind of
is.
reminds like it's kind of like an Edward Hyde said something like the Asylum made. It's like Suicide Squad, the second one, but like with rogue Disney characters that are public domain. Because they're all just going to go fuck shit up, but then they're also going to fuck each other up. So I feel like that's kind of what's happening here. I don't know. Oh no, Jake.
Who's there?
Christopher Robin.
Piglet.
Oh,
Piglet.
Piglet.
They better not fuck with Piglet, dude. Okay, not cool.
Piglet.
You
Let's
can
go
kill
and
Tigger, but you better leave
find
Piglet
Rue.
alone.
We need to go find Rue and get the help.
I thought you're doing pretty good Pooh, bud. Look at you, Jake.
You do.
I'm auditioning for it at the moment.
You're auditioning to be the new Pooh.
Well, I'm going to write so you've got the part.
Copy that.
I'm just writing the Tinkerbell one, though, just so you know.
Oh,
It was Rice Frank Waterfield. That's right. That's who directed Blood and Honey. So I don't know if he'll be coming forward to do any more, or if they're going to have this Axel guy do it. I don't know. Who is Axel then? I don't know who that is. But I don't know. We'll see. Jake, how do you feel about this? Are you is this going to mess up children's stories now for America's future by having a whole cinematic team up of all these things? And how long is it going to take till Mickey Mouse joins this ragtag group? The third one? How do you feel
he's going to
about
destroy them all, dude. Like he did in the South Park. You know, he gets big. Like he's going to put an end to the Poohniverse someday.
Oh, that's he's like the Kang.
Yeah, he's like King Bowser end guy. You're making it to the end of the game, and that's your final boss level. Yeah, it's a giant Mickey. Yeah. Oh, Pooh. Well, this is gonna be funny because all these characters have been locked up in Happy Land for so long. To see them extremely violent might be kind of entertaining, but not good. It's not gonna be good, but it'll be entertaining at the very least to see how goofy they get.
I mean, you can't use their exact likeness though. Like if you could, and it was actually them doing fucked up shit, I feel like it'd be better.
Yeah. 100-acre wood full of blood and honey. Like that sounds pretty terrifying. I don't know. That's a lot,
man. Makes
but
parodies.
Look at the picture. Look next to you. Does that look like anything like Winnie the fucking Pooh?
Oh,
come on, man.
That looks
no.
I don't like that.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, this is almost like this is like Freddy and
Bear Pig.
Vampire Pig. Jeepers Creepers, Batman. What are we going to do about this? Watch it? Are we going to watch it?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Somebody's going to watch it. Because, Jake, look at this. More
that looks intense.
They're going to be coming in. Piglet was fucked up. Tigger, too, was fucked up.
Oh, is that Piglet? Poor Piglet.
Wow.
It's so tiny and cute.
It's like ruined. Yeah, he's not, though. Look at him. He's mad.
Is that
Piglet's
Tigger
pissed.
in the middle?
That's Tigger in the front, too. Tigger does not look happy either.
Oh, wow. Tigger's really upset,
too. He probably killed Eeyore because he was so sad. So, I mean, it's a whole thing, but I think it's fun they're calling it the Poohniverse. Like, they're just having too much fun now. I saw this and I was like, this is not even a thing, is it? But honestly, good for them. Again, it's original. It's not original, but it's original. And it's something completely different than I was expecting to hear. And I was like, the Poohniverse, they're having fun with it too. I don't know, the Poohniverse.
I have one question.
Keep that? Yes, Sabrina.
Question of the Poohniverse. Okay, so are they planning on like a Marvel or DC situation where they're like, we're going to do the Pooh 2, then we're going to do the Tinkerbell, then we're going to do the Bambi, then we're going to do the Geppetto, Pinocchio, and then they're going to all team up together in like a fucking Secret Wars situation?
That's exactly what it is. Before we get the
Poohniverse
to launch as the big
maybe Kathleen
Avengers
Kennedy
style.
is over there. I don't know.
Maybe, but before we get the Avengers style match, we're going to at least have Bambi the Reckoning, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, and Pinocchio Unstrung, and then Pooh 2. Those are the ones you're going to have at least before the very first one. And then they're going to go on beyond that. But I mean, Pooh 2 comes out March 26th, so it's not that far away. So, and by 2025, they're going to launch the crossover event.
The
Instead of
crossover
Jiminy the
event.
Cricket, they're gonna have like some evil like conscience guy on his shoulder, and that's gonna make him get unstrung. I think that's what's gonna happen.
It could be. They're gonna call him Jimmy Snippet or something like that, you know?
Yeah, Jiminy Clip
See, but it.
Snippet.
Oh no! Now we're back to Poohnhub. Come on, guys.
Fresh eye penis. Fresh eye penis.
Snippet. And, you know, no strings attached. This is gonna be great.
Eye
We'll
penis
get
guaranteed.
NSYNC to do the soundtrack.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Bum.
Yep. Geppetto's
go.
gonna be a drunk, like heroin addict, just chilling in the corner.
Oh, he's gonna be like, put the lotion in the basket. He's what Geppetto.
Oh,
Like a
yeah.
heroin addict.
Yeah. Geppetto.
Well, that could be kind of that
We
makes
could be on
sense.
the writing team for this, you know.
I feel like they're gonna probably murder him. They'll probably just murder him. You know,
Geppetto,
Probably-
yeah, Pinocchio's just gonna be like, boom, stab him with his
Pinocchio will go on
nose.
his journey, and then like at the end when he comes back to Geppetto, he'll brutally murder him.
You're gonna
Mm.
goose Geppetto with his nose.
So Jiminy Cricket's
you
no
go.
longer like the voice of reason. He's like the devil. He's just like a
Jiminy
flip.
Snippet, man. Jiminy Snippet.
Snippet.
And Mary Poppins joined. I don't know if Mary Poppins is public domain yet. We'll have to wait and see because I think that's what this
She'll
is
fly
gonna
right
become.
in.
Yeah,
She
she'll
can kill
fly right
people
She
with a
will.
spoonful of poison instead of a
I mean-
spoonful of sugar.
Yes.
Already, I
It
mean,
will
like
not
the
help
Mad
the
Hatter
medicine
and
go
Sleeping
down.
Beauty too.
It'll
Didn't
just
any
kill you.
movies about those.
Go down.
So I mean, what's Sleeping Beauty gonna do? I mean, the Mad Hatter kind of works with this shit. You know, I could see him killing people.
What if he's like he's not the anti-hero anymore. He's like the good guy. He's not mad anymore. He's completely logical, like making all the sense.
Making all the sense.
No
might be-
quad. There's no Asian representation.
Well, I
Nope,
mean, it's not all
as
cast yet, so there might be Asian representation. We don't know
There might
that.
be. There could be.
You know,
we'll
we're
have to
not
see what they
aware of
do.
the cast. I mean, I don't know that there is I mean, so far there's not an Asian
Well,
character.
they're
but
all cartoon characters with
Yeah,
masks
so-
on, so
I'm sure
probably
there's
not.
real people that they're murdering. Maybe there are Asian real people that they're
It
murdering.
could be.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That's where it comes down to too, like who's running from these people too. You know, who are they butchering? You know,
You're
Well, I
Is it
mean,
gonna
in
be
Winnie the
like-
Pooh, Christopher Robin is a boy, so like obviously that's a
Yep.
real person. And Pinocchio, there's real people. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Sleeping Beauty is a person. So like, I feel like there is going to be a lot of people, and I'm sure there will be some Asian representation.
I hope
There
so
you go.
because it's not the Poohniverse without it. So we need to have people from all walks of
We
life.
need all representation, just like Poohnhub.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah. I
Sorry.
mean, I don't know how many jokes you can make about this.
All of the jokes.
All the jokes. How do they even call it the Poohniverse? Like, how are they doing that? You know, how are you doing that? You know,
'Cause they
Can
want
we
to.
get into it already?
we're
We
already
are.
into it, man. We're already
We're
into
almost
it.
out of it. We're almost out of it, Peppy.
Peppy just woke up.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Calm
the
down,
alcohol
man.
wore off.
Yeah, you
Poohniverse.
can't handle it.
Unreal.
Yeah, Peppy's he's a work of life, everybody. I love him so much, but he's all over the place sometimes. Oh, the Poohniverse is coming. Get ready for it. This is definitely some breaking news, and I just don't know. I'm gonna
Okay.
check.
It broke all
Again,
right.
I'm more interested to see this more and more as I see things like this moving forward. I'm like, I have to check this out. Peppy, did you see the first one? Did you like it?
I hated the first one.
Oh,
Oh, he hated the first one.
I didn't know he was such
Well,
a movie buff.
Yeah, man, Peppy's seeing stuff. He's doing stuff. He's a
Snuck
good
out and
guy.
watched that with his girlfriend.
He's doing his work. He's doing his work. You know, right, Peppy? You're doing your fucking work. You gotta do your work. And he's drinking a lot of times when he's doing it, but he's doing his work. Appreciate
Thanks
you,
for
man.
asking.
Yeah.
I'm putting you in rehab as soon as I get home, dog. Just so you know.
Hey, don't say that
What?
to him.
Sorry, I love you.
Why?
Peppy,
Because
because
you're
you're
obviously
cute,
a
dude.
mess. Have you heard
Right.
yourself?
You
Come
can't
on,
be
buddy.
serious.
Well,
Yeah,
we'll
we're
see.
being serious right now, man. Yeah, well, whatever. Peppy doesn't want to drink. Peppy doesn't want to drink, but he doesn't want to go into rehab. But he has to go into rehab because he's not doing something. No,
Yeah,
he's
I
not
got-
doing well.
My dog's an
not doing
alcoholic
too-
rehab.
Is it Friday
intervention.
yet?
Alcoholic.
It's not. No, it's not, man.
This guy.
It's not
Papaholics
Friday.
Anonymous.
Love y'all.
We're very punny
Anyways.
tonight. Lots of
Yeah.
puns.
Yeah, a lot of bunnies.
Woo!
Oh,
All
thanks,
right.
Peps. Anyways, the
Thirsty
Poohniverse is
Tuesday's
coming.
kicking off.
Get ready for the Poohniverse. Set your clocks. is starting March when Pooh 2 comes. And then in 2025, the massive group up of all your woodland creatures and fairy tale creatures are coming together to murder some people that survived the last movies because the Poohniverse is growing and there's no stopping it. Anyways, everybody, thank you for being on Kruse Control. Appreciate you so much. Happy Tuesday. Hope you had a great time on this fantastic Random Tuesday episode. Give yourself some thumbs up, some fireworks, some confetti, all the great things out there. Have a great day. So happy to have you here. Appreciate you. Happy Tuesday. We will be off tomorrow. Unfortunately, my schedule's changed a little bit. I'm going back to set a little bit. So working a night shoot tomorrow night, so we won't be here. But we're going to have some changes. Stay tuned. I'll keep you posted in the chats. And post some videos telling we'll be back. Hopefully we're back for Friday. That's the hope. But we'll have to wait and see. Again, I'm not really sure how that's going to work. Again, things are rocking and rolling. Got to start getting out there and making some money. And hopefully this will become the job eventually. But we're not there yet. So thank you for being on Kruse Control. Appreciate you. Mr. Jake Slanecki. Thank you, Mr. Self. Mr. Iron Oak himself. I was going to say.
Mr. Self. I like that. That's
appreciate
perfect.
You. Hope you had a great night. And yeah, happy Tuesday, man.
Thank you. I did have a great night. I hope you did too. Thank you for having me. It was fun.
Yeah, and get ready for that Poohniverse. It's coming, man. It's coming.
Yeah, I'm ready. I got my money saved already.
Ready to rock and roll. Appreciate you. Miss Sabrina Vittori, thank you for being here on Kruse Control. As always, appreciate you. Happy Tuesday. Hope you had a great night. Hope you had a great time talking about the Poohniverse and all the different horror stuff moving forward. And hey, a lot of breaking news. Good to see you.
No, it was a very fun show. It was kind of actually fun to do it without knowing the topics because it was all genuine reactions. So thank you for having me fill in at the last second. And the person who I replaced, shame on you, sir. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a part of the chat. You guys are integral to the show. If you're still watching, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It helps us so much. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Bye, Queen.
Yeah, thank you so much. Please do all that.
Bye, Edward. Bye, Touchy Ghost. Bye. I'm sorry. Bye, everyone. But Queen just said bye to me, so that's why. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I love you all equally.
Bye, you all. Thank you so much for being here. We also have the Thirsty Daddy here. GR, thank you for being here on Tuesday as well. Hope you had a Thirsty Tuesday and had a great time on Kruse Control. Appreciate you as always, GR.
Hey, my pleasure, man. It's always fun to be here. Especially with all those crazy people in the chat. We had fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the chat is fire.
Yeah.
It's really awesome to see the chat so active tonight. How y'all doing?
Yeah. they're doing well, Peppy. But I think they're taking off, man. They're taking off. So how you doing, Peppy? How you doing good?
I can't complain. Though there's times that I do.
True.
It's very true. It's very true. Anyways, thank you all for being here on Kruse Control. Happy Tuesday. Hope you had a great night. Again, we'll be back. I don't know. Hopefully Friday. Again, not tomorrow for a regular scheduled Wednesday. I would love to be here, but we're gonna figure that out. Keep posting on the channel for more updates. We're not going anywhere. We're coming back. We tried some new shit on the show today, some different graphics and stuff. So let us know if you like that. If it worked well, if it was glitchy, let me know. Keep us posted. But thank you all for being here. Keep coming back. Appreciate you all. You gotta like and subscribe if you can. Join our Patreon if you can. And as always, everybody, it's time for my rap battle. You gotta tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great grandmas and grandpas out there that come down from Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, or all the way from behind Uranus, land down, stack down on the Earth, and subscribe to Kruse Control. If they can do it, you can do it. And every creature up there, Chewbacca's and woodland fucking creatures that look like Bambi, and of course the beavers and the Tinkerbell and all the creatures that are killing bitches pretty soon, all the fucking cinematic child universe, they subscribe, you can subscribe. Tell Pooh to get back in this honey badger, and tell the honey badger to subscribe because they can do it too. And that gopher and that skunk that made love to that chinchilla in your backyard, that crazy threesome, they subscribe, you can subscribe too. The mailman himself came down with the fucking postal woman and they became fucking best friends, and they subscribe together along with all the Amazon people because they can do it too. And FedEx and fucking UPS and every fucking creature and the kangaroos and of course the chickens. Pack it up. Thank you for being here on Kruse Control. We appreciate you as always. Have a great night. Don't forget the chickens. They subscribe. You can subscribe. Bring them some feed. They'll tell you the good stories and they'll help you subscribe. It's great. They're great. They're intelligent. Anyways, thank you for being here on Kruse Control. Have a great night. Take care of yourselves. Hopefully I see you sooner than later. Hopefully Friday. It might be a Saturday edition. Who freaking knows? The universe is yours and ours, and we'll have fun this week and keep going. Have a good time, and we'll see you very soon. Anyways, thank you so much for being here on Kruse Control. Have a great night. And until I see you next, which again, hopefully is Friday. See ya.
Can we just not? You couldn't pay me to see this.
Yeah, I feel like you might. I feel like you
Opinions
might
are like
need,
assholes. Everyone's got them.
You might need a